Picture ancient Mongolia, vast, wild, and alive with dinosaurs. In this lost world, a new discovery is rewriting the story of the most famous predator ever, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Meet Khankhuuluu Mongoliensis, the dragon prince, named for Mongolia's Khankhuuluu mountains. This dinosaur isn't just another fossil, it's a missing chapter in the Tyrannosaur saga. For decades, paleontologists puzzled over the origins of T-Rex. Where did the Tyrant king come from? The Dragon Prince offers a crucial clue, connecting continents and millions of years of evolution. Living 75 million years ago, Khankhuuluu was a smaller, more agile tyrannosaur, nothing like the giant T-Rex we know. It stalked the lush floodplains of what is now the Gobi Desert. Not yet a king, but a prince on the rise. Its discovery is a testament to scientific curiosity. Fossils misidentified for decades, only to be revealed by fresh eyes and new technology. Sometimes, the greatest discoveries are waiting in museum drawers, not in the field. Khankhuuluu's story is about more than bones. It's about the thrill of rewriting history. This dinosaur helps us see the ancestors of T-Rex as they truly were. Ambitious, evolving, and on the path to greatness. The Dragon Prince's journey from obscurity to the spotlight shows the power of persistence in science. Each new fossil is a sentence in Earth's epic story, and Khankhuuluu is a whole new chapter. Join me as we uncover the life and legacy of the Dragon Prince, the ancestor who would become king. The adventure begins now. What did the Dragon Prince look like? Let's reconstruct this ancient hunter. Khankhuuluu was about 5 to 6 meters long, think large crocodile, not towering giant. Its body was lean and athletic, built for speed and agility. The skull was long and narrow with sharp, blade-like teeth for slicing flesh. Small, delicate horns above its eyes gave it a regal dragon-like appearance, likely for display, not combat. Its legs were long and slender, perfect for running down prey. Specialized feet acted like springs, propelling it forward with each stride. Even its arms, though small, were more robust than later tyrannosaurs, useful for grasping or rising from the ground. Every feature, from its horns to its feet, reveals a predator perfectly adapted to its environment. Khankhuuluu was a true prince, swift, sophisticated, and striking. Khankhuuluu's body was a marvel of evolutionary design. Its lightweight, hollow bones made it agile, not a brute force wrestler like later tyrannosaurs. Long legs with lower bones outpacing the upper signaled a creature built for speed. Think cheetah, not tank. This predator could chase prey over long distances, relying on stamina and quick turns. Its skull, with forward-facing eyes, gave it excellent depth perception for high-speed pursuits. The bite was quick and precise, using serrated teeth to inflict deep wounds and weaken prey. Khankhuuluu specialized in hunting smaller, faster dinosaurs, an opportunist and a pursuer. It didn't compete with the giants, it carved out its own niche. Intelligence and stamina were as important as strength. This blueprint for a fast, agile hunter allowed the Dragon Prince to thrive for millions of years. Evolution had crafted a specialist, one step away from greatness. Imagine a coyote or hyena, clever, adaptable, and relentless. That's how Khankhuuluu likely hunted, fast enough to chase swift prey, smart enough to use strategy. Its primary style was pursuit, stalking, then sprinting after targets like young hadrosaurs or ornithomimids. Unlike T-Rex's ambush tactics, Khankhuuluu could sustain a chase, wearing prey down. It was also an opportunist, scavenging when the chance arose. This versatility made it a successful hunter-scavenger, much like modern predators. There's even a chance it hunted in groups, coordinating attacks to bring down larger prey. A pack of dragon princes could harass and exhaust bigger dinosaurs, using speed and teamwork. Whether alone or in groups, Khankhuuluu, one per ansor, one per kambidjan, one ku woman vroe, then sand on one bind and then and onster order. One pon under bow on then survives a den its domain. Its cunning and adaptability set the stage for the Tyrannosaur dynasty. The Dragon Prince's story began not in the field, but in a museum. Discovered in the 1970s during Soviet-Mongolian expeditions, its fossils were misidentified as a juvenile Tarbosaurus. For decades, the bones sat in storage, overlooked and forgotten, but science moves forward. New techniques and fresh perspectives prompted a re-examination. Detailed analysis revealed the truth. This was no young Tarbosaurus, but a nearly full-grown, slender, new species. Unique features, like its small horns and snout shape, set it apart from any known tyrannosaur. The realization was stunning. A new species had been hiding in plain sight for 50 years. We named it Khankhuuluu Mongoliensis, finally giving the dragon prince its rightful place in the dinosaur family tree. This rediscovery shows the value of looking again at old fossils with new eyes. Sometimes the past holds secrets just waiting to be revealed. The dragon prince's identity was a cold case, now solved. Khankhuuluu is a vital link in the evolutionary chain leading to T-Rex. It represents a medium-sized, long-legged pursuit hunter, an ancestral model for later giants. As the Cretaceous world changed, new opportunities arose for larger predators. The lineage of Khankhuuluu was ready, powerful jaws, sharp senses, and big brains, just waiting to be scaled up. Over time, the slender, agile build gave way to the massive, bone-crushing form of T-Rex. Legs shortened for power, skulls widened for devastating bites, and delicate horns disappeared. This was evolution's trade-off, speed and agility for overwhelming size and strength. Khankhuuluu sits at the crossroads, showing us the before picture in the story of dinosaur evolution. It's the closest known relative of T-Rex that still retains the ancestral gracile body plan. The Dragon Prince marks the turning point from nimble hunter to tyrant king. Its story is the missing link in the rise of the world's most famous predator. From prince to king, the transformation is clear in its bones. Khankhuuluu's story stretches beyond Asia. It shaped North American prehistory. As sea levels dropped, a land bridge formed between Asia and North America. Advanced tyrannosaurs like Khankhuuluu crossed over, bringing new skills and strategies. They outcompeted native predators, quickly rising to the top of the food chain. These migrants weren't giants yet, just fast, adaptable hunters. Once in North America, they evolved into the colossal T-Rex, seizing new opportunities. Khankhuuluu provides the crucial point of origin for this migration. The king of North American dinosaurs was, in fact, an Asian immigrant. The Dragon Prince's journey changed the course of dinosaur history. To understand Khankhuuluu, imagine the Gobi Desert not as a barren wasteland, but as a lush, vibrant floodplain. 75 million years ago, rivers, forests, and abundant life filled the region. Khankhuuluu was a mid-sized predator, sharing its world with herds of hadrosaurs, bizarre therizinosaurs, and the giant Tarbosaurus. It had to avoid larger predators while hunting smaller, agile prey. This is niche partitioning, different species evolving to avoid direct competition. Tarbosaurus hunted the biggest dinosaurs. Khankhuuluu specialized in speed and smaller targets. Their coexistence paints a detailed picture of ancient food webs. The pressures of this dynamic environment drove Tyrannosaur evolution. Smarter, faster, more efficient. The Dragon Prince's world was a crucible, forging the traits that would one day dominate a new continent. Success in this competitive landscape set the stage for the rise of T-Rex. Khankhuuluu's story is one of adaptation and survival in a world of giants. The discovery of Khankhuuluu Mongoliensis unlocks the missing chapters in the Tyrannosaur story. For years, the rise of T-Rex was a mystery. Now the Dragon Prince bridges the gap. It confirms the Asian origin of the T-Rex dynasty and the power of migration and evolution. Tyrannosaur. Evolution wasn't a straight line to bigness. It was a story of experimentation and adaptation. The Dragon Prince's slender, speedy design was one successful model, paving the way for later giants. This discovery also highlights the value of museum collections. Sometimes, the greatest finds are hidden in plain sight. Khankhuuluu's bones sat unnoticed for decades, a reminder that science is always evolving. Who knows what other secrets are waiting in dusty drawers? The Dragon Prince helps us appreciate the epic journey from humble beginnings to legendary king. Even T-Rex started as a prince, struggling, adapting, and evolving over millions of years. Khankhuuluu was a formidable predator in its own right, but its greatest legacy is the dynasty it founded. In its bones, we read the story of how the world's most famous dinosaur came to be. The Dragon Prince has finally claimed its throne in prehistory.